Yes, you. Let's take a moment to peel back the layers of that mask you wear, the one that hides the pain, the struggle, the betrayal. You ever notice how they only care when they need? When you're the one who can give them something comfort, a favor, a shoulder to cry on. It's funny, isn't it? How people can smile in your face while sharpening the knife for your back. The world is a stage and everyone's playing their part. But here's the kicker, they're not just actors, they're critics too. They thrive on watching you stumble, on seeing you fall from grace. You've felt it, haven't you? That cold sting of betrayal from those you trusted most. Friends who turned their backs when you needed them most. Family members who acted like they cared but were quick to throw you under the bus when it suited them. Society. Oh, it's a cruel mistress, isn't it? It feeds off your failures like a ravenous beast, laughing at your missteps while pretending to offer a helping hand. You've been there sitting alone in a crowded room, feeling like an outsider looking in, wondering if anyone even sees you at all. But let's get real for a second. This isn't just about them, it's about you. It's about how they've made you feel small and insignificant, how they've tried to control your narrative. They want to dictate your worth based on their fleeting opinions and shallow judgments. You're not just a pawn in their game, you're a player waiting for the right moment to make your look around you. The world is filled with people who would rather see you fail than succeed. They'll laugh at your struggles and whisper behind your back when you hit rock bottom. They'll pretend to be supportive while secretly hoping for your downfall because it makes them feel better about their own miserable existence. But here's the truth, their laughter is nothing but a mask for their own insecurities. You've been betrayed by those who should have had your back, the so-called friends who vanished when times got tough, and the family members who turned their love into a weapon. You've felt that gut-wrenching realization that loyalty is often just an illusion, a fleeting promise made in moments of comfort, but shattered when adversity knocks at the door. But let's pause right there. I want you to take a deep breath and let that anger simmer just beneath the surface. Because that anger, it's valid, it's real, and it's yours to own. You've been underestimated, discarded like yesterday's news, but that doesn't define you. No, my friend, that merely sets the stage for your comeback. You see, there's something powerful about recognizing your pain and acknowledging the betrayal you've faced. It makes you human, it makes you relatable in this twisted carnival of life where everyone wears masks and plays roles they never intended to embody. You're not alone in this struggle, countless others are out there feeling just as lost and betrayed as you do right now. So here we are together in this moment of shared understanding and raw honesty. You've carried that weight long enough, it's time to shed it like an old skin. You are not defined by those who have wronged you or by the failures that have haunted your past. Instead, each scar tells a story, a testament to your survival in a world that loves to see others crumble. Let me tell you something, feeling betrayed doesn't make you weak, it makes you wise. Every tear shed in silence has forged resilience within you, a fire waiting to be ignited. And while they may mock your struggles today, they won't be laughing when they see what you're capable of when you rise from this darkness. So stand tall for a moment and embrace that anger, let it fuel your desire for change. The world may have tried to break you down, but it can never take away your spirit or your will to fight back. Feel that pulse of determination coursing through your veins, because it's time to reclaim what is rightfully yours, your power. You are not just a victim of circumstances, you are the architect of your destiny, ready to build something beautiful from the ashes of betrayal and pain. And trust me when I say this, those who underestimated you will soon realize that they've awakened a force they cannot control. Let's peel back the veneer of civility, shall we? The world isn't the warm, fuzzy place they sell you in those glossy magazines. No, it's a cold, hard battlefield where the strong prey on the weak, and the smiles you see are often just masks hiding sharpened teeth. You've felt it, haven't you? That gut-wrenching realization that behind every friendly face lurks a hidden agenda. They smiled in your face while sharpening the knife for your back. And that knife? It's not just a metaphor, it's a reality for so many of us. Picture this, you're standing in a crowded room, surrounded by people who seem to be celebrating life. But beneath that surface lies a festering pit of envy and disdain. They laugh at your misfortunes, those moments when you stumbled and fell flat on your face. It's like watching a pack of wolves circle their prey, tongues lolling with delight as they wait for the moment to strike. You've been that prey, haven't you? The one who dared to dream too big or love too deeply, only to be torn apart by those who were supposed to lift you up. The truth is, we live in a society that thrives on cruelty. It's like a twisted circus where everyone plays their part in the grand spectacle of suffering. You've seen it time and again, the way they exploit the vulnerable, how they revel in the downfall of others like it's some kind of sport. It's sickening, isn't it? The way they gather around like vultures at a feast, picking apart the carcass of someone's dreams while tossing aside their humanity like yesterday's trash. You've been there feeling the sting of betrayal when someone you trusted turned out to be nothing more than a leech, sucking the life out of your aspirations. Friends who once cheered for you suddenly turned into critics when you stumbled. They weren't there to help you up, no. They were too busy laughing at your misstep, relishing in your pain as if it were their own personal entertainment. And let's not forget about family, the ones who are supposed to love you unconditionally but instead wield their words like weapons. You've heard them whisper behind closed doors, casting doubt on your worth and questioning your choices. Their judgment hangs heavy in the air like a noose waiting to tighten around your neck. They want control over your narrative, and when you refuse to play along, they'll do everything in their power to drag you down into their abyss. This world is filled with people who have mastered the art of betrayal. They wear their masks so well that even when they stab you in the back, you're left wondering if it was all just a bad dream. You can almost hear their laughter echoing in your mind, a cruel reminder that they take pleasure in your struggles while pretending to offer support. It's infuriating. You want to scream at them, do you even know what it feels like? Do you understand the weight of despair? But here's where it gets interesting. This anger bubbling inside you is not just justified, it's powerful. It's a fire waiting to ignite, a raging inferno fueled by every moment of doubt and every ounce of betrayal you've endured. You're not just a victim, you're a warrior in disguise, ready to rise from the ashes and reclaim what is yours. Think about those times when you felt underestimated or discarded. Remember that sinking feeling in your gut when someone dismissed your dreams as childish fantasies, or that moment when someone laughed at your failures instead of offering a hand? Those moments are etched into your soul like scars on an old warrior's skin, reminders of battles fought and lost but never forgotten. Let that frustration wash over you for a moment. Let it simmer until it reaches its boiling point, because this is where transformation begins. This is where you realize that every insult hurled your way was merely an attempt to keep you down, to keep you down, to keep you from realizing your true potential. You see, they want control over your narrative because they fear what happens when you take back that power. They know that once you embrace your anger and channel it into something greater than yourself, there will be no stopping you. The tables will turn, the laughter will fade, and those who once mocked will be left speechless as they watch you rise from the depths of despair. It's time to confront this darkness head on, the darkness within yourself and the darkness surrounding us all. Acknowledge it, feel it, let it fuel your determination as we delve deeper into this chaotic world where betrayal lurks around every corner. You are not alone in this fight. We're all warriors battling against an unforgiving tide. And while they may think they hold all the cards now, remember this: every time they laugh at your struggles, every time they try to belittle your dreams, it only adds fuel to the fire burning within you. Now that we've peeled back the layers of betrayal and faced the harsh truths of this world, it's time to shift gears. Let's talk about something powerful, something that can transform that pain you've been carrying into a weapon of strength. Because here's the revelation: your pain, your betrayal, your struggles, they are not weaknesses. They are tools for transformation, forged in the fires of adversity, waiting for you to wield them. Imagine for a moment that every scar you carry is a badge of honor. Each one tells a story, a testament to battles fought and won. Even if the victories were silent and unseen, you've walked through hell, you've emerged on the other side. That fire in your gut, it's not weakness, it's fuel. It's the very essence of resilience that courses through your veins, igniting a spark of determination that can light up even the darkest corners of your life. Think about it: every time you've been knocked down, every time someone tried to belittle you or push you into a corner, you've had a choice. You could have let their words define you, could have allowed their betrayal to shatter your spirit. But instead, here you are, still standing, still fighting. That's not just survival, that's strength. You are stronger than the people who hurt you, stronger than the doubts they sowed in your mind. Let's take a moment to visualize this transformation. Picture yourself standing in front of a raging fire, your pain and betrayal swirling around you like smoke. It's chaotic, it's overwhelming. But instead of succumbing to the flames, you step into them. You embrace the heat, feeling it sear away the doubts and fears that have held you back for far too long. With each breath, you inhale strength and resilience. With each exhale, you release the weight of others' expectations. You see, pain is an alchemist. It has the power to transform leaden despair into golden strength if only you allow it. When life throws its worst at you, when those who should have supported you turn their backs, that's when you discover what you're truly made of. It's in those moments of darkness that your true self emerges, the warrior within who refuses to be silenced or diminished. Let me ask you something. When was the last time someone underestimated your potential? When was the last time someone laughed at your dreams? Hold on to that feeling for a moment, because it's fuel for your fire. Those moments are not just reminders of betrayal, they are catalysts for change. They can ignite an unstoppable determination within you, a burning desire to prove them wrong and rise above their limitations. I think about how many times you've felt like giving up, how many times you've thought about throwing in the towel because it seemed easier than fighting back. But here's the truth: every time you chose to keep going, every time you pushed through the pain, instead of succumbing to it, you became stronger. You were forging resilience in the crucible of hardship, shaping yourself into something unbreakable. Now visualize this: every setback you faced is like a weight added to your barbell, a challenge meant to make you stronger with each rep. Each time they tried to knock you down, they were unwittingly adding another plate to that barbell. And now you're ready to lift it. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. You're ready to break free from the chains they tried to bind you with and show them what true strength looks like. Remember this: those who betray us often do so out of their own insecurities and fears. They project their weaknesses onto us because they can't bear to face their own shortcomings. But here's where we flip the script. Instead of letting their actions diminish us, we can use them as stepping stones toward greatness. Every insult becomes motivation, every betrayal becomes fuel for our fire. You are not defined by what they think or say about you, you are defined by how you respond to their cruelty. And I'm here to tell you that your response can be nothing short of extraordinary. You have within you an indomitable spirit, a force capable of rising from ashes and reclaiming what is rightfully yours. So let's harness this revelation together. Let's turn our pain into power and our struggles into strength. Every moment spent wallowing in self-doubt is a moment wasted instead. Let each wound remind you that healing is possible and powerful. You have survived thus far, now it's time to thrive. As we move forward from this moment, I want you to remember one thing: you are stronger than anyone who has ever doubted or betrayed you. They may have tried to break your spirit, but they only succeeded in igniting a fire within a fire that cannot be extinguished by their petty cruelty or selfishness. So embrace this revelation with open arms. Let it fill your heart with courage and determination as we prepare for what comes next, the action plan that will propel us from this moment of realization into a future filled with possibility and triumph. You are not just a survivor, you are a warrior, ready to conquer whatever lies ahead. The world may have tried to control your narrative, but now it's time for you to take charge and write your own story, a story filled with resilience, strength, and undeniable power. Are you ready? Because together we're about to unleash something unstoppable. Now that we've unearthed the pain and transformed it into power, it's time to take action. You stand at a crossroads, and the path you choose is entirely yours. This is your moment to seize control of your destiny, to channel that fire within you into focused action. It's time to rise above the noise, the doubt, and the betrayal. It's time to show the world what you're truly made of. First things first, you must acknowledge that you are the architect of your own life. No one else can dictate your worth or your potential. You don't need their approval. What you need is to prove to yourself how unstoppable you are. This isn't just about revenge, it's about reclaiming your narrative and writing a story that reflects your strength, resilience, and determination. Step 1. Channel your pain. Let's start by channeling that pain into something productive. Pain can be a powerful motivator if you let it be. Instead of letting it weigh you down, use it as fuel for your fire. Write down your feelings, every betrayal, every moment of doubt, and then transform those words into a battle cry. What do you want to achieve? What dreams have been buried under the weight of others' expectations? Visualize your goals as if they're already within reach. Picture yourself standing on that mountain peak, looking down at all the obstacles you've overcome. Let that vision drive you forward. Every time you feel that familiar sting of betrayal or doubt creeping in, remind yourself, this is my fuel, this is my motivation. Step 2. Set clear goals. Now that you've channeled your pain, it's time to set clear, actionable goals. Break them down into manageable steps. What do you want to achieve in the next month, the next year? Write these goals down and keep them visible on your wall, in your journal, wherever you'll see them every day. Repetition is key here. When you rise, they'll regret it. When you rise, the tables will turn. Let those phrases echo in your mind as reminders of what's at stake. Every step you take toward those goals is a step away from their negativity and doubt. Step 3. Take action. Now comes the most crucial part: taking action. It doesn't matter how small those actions are, what matters is that you start moving forward. Whether it's enrolling in a class to learn a new skill, reaching out to someone who inspires you, or simply dedicating time each day to work on your goals, take that first step. Remember, every action counts. Each time you push through the resistance and choose progress over complacency, you're sending a message not just to those who doubted you, but also to yourself: I am capable, I am unstoppable. Step 4. Surround yourself with positivity. As you embark on this journey, take a moment to evaluate who and what surrounds you. Are there people in your life who uplift and inspire you? Or are there those who drag you down with their negativity? It's time to curate your circle. Surround yourself with individuals who believe in your potential and encourage your growth. Make this mantra yours: when I rise, I will lift others with me. Your success isn't just for yourself, it's a beacon of hope for others who have felt lost or betrayed. You can be the light that guides them out of darkness. Step 5. Embrace failure as part of the journey. Understand this: failure is not the end, it's part of the journey. Each setback is an opportunity for growth, a lesson waiting to be learned. When things don't go as planned, and they won't always, don't let it crush your spirit. Instead, embrace it. Analyze what went wrong and use that knowledge to adjust your course. Repeat after me: when I stumble, I will rise stronger. This mindset will empower you to view challenges as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Step 6. Celebrate your wins. As you take these steps forward, don't forget to celebrate every victory, no matter how small. Each achievement is a testament to your resilience and determination. Treat yourself when you reach milestones. Acknowledge how far you've come. Let this phrase resonate in your heart. Every victory counts. When they see you thriving, when they witness your success, they'll realize they underestimated you all along. Step 7. Keep moving forward. This journey won't always be easy. There will be days when doubt creeps back in like an unwelcome guest. But remember this, you have already survived so much. You've faced betrayal and emerged stronger. Now it's time to keep moving forward with unwavering determination. Whenever doubt arises, look back at how far you've come and remind yourself why you're doing this. When I rise, I will show them my strength. Let that mantra fuel your resolve when times get tough. And here we stand, at the precipice of transformation, a moment that is not just a culmination of our journey but a powerful rebirth. You faced the darkness, felt the sting of betrayal, and channeled that pain into an unstoppable force. Now, it's time to rise above it all, to soar higher than you ever thought possible. This is your moment of triumph. Picture this, you're standing on the summit of your own success, looking down at the valley of struggles you've navigated to get here. The air is crisp and clear, and with every breath, you feel lighter, freer. Those who once doubted you, those who laughed at your dreams and whispered behind your back, are now mere shadows in your rearview mirror. They can only watch as you ascend, their faces etched with disbelief and regret. Imagine the scene. They gather in their familiar circles, the same ones who once mocked your ambitions. They exchange glances filled with envy as they see you thriving, your name whispered in awe, your achievements celebrated by those who recognize your strength. The very people who tried to keep you down are now forced to confront the reality that they underestimated you. They will regret their actions. They will wish they had treated you better. You've become a living testament to resilience, a beacon of hope for those still trapped in the shadows of self-doubt and betrayal. Your journey inspires others to rise alongside you, to break free from their chains and pursue their dreams with fervor. You are no longer just a survivor, you are a warrior leading the charge into a brighter future. Visualize how it feels to stand tall in this moment, to bask in the glow of your hard-earned success. Every late night spent working on your goals, every tear shed in frustration, every moment of doubt has led you here. This is not just victory, it's a proclamation that you will not be silenced or diminished by anyone's cruelty. And as you look back at those who doubted you, let that fire within you burn even brighter. They may have thought they could control your narrative, but they were wrong. You've taken back your power and rewritten your story on your own terms. When you rise, they'll see the truth that their attempts to belittle you only fueled your fire. Feel that surge of empowerment coursing through your veins. You are not just rising, you are soaring. Each step forward is a declaration that you refuse to be defined by others' perceptions or limitations. You are breaking free from the shackles of betrayal and stepping into a world where you dictate your worth. Now imagine their faces when they realize what you've accomplished, the disbelief morphing into regret as they witness the strength and determination that propelled you forward. They'll wish they had supported you instead of tearing you down. They'll wish they had recognized your potential when it was just a flicker instead of a blazing inferno. You've turned their doubt into determination, their betrayal into fuel for greatness. And now it's time for them to reckon with the consequences of their actions. They will watch as you rise higher than they ever imagined, your success shining like a beacon in the night sky. And here's the kicker, you did this for yourself. You didn't need their validation or approval. What you needed was to believe in yourself. You've proven that true strength comes from within, that resilience is forged in the fires of adversity and tempered by unwavering determination. So stand tall, embrace this moment as a culmination of everything you've fought for, the sacrifices made, the battles won, and the scars earned along the way. You are not just a survivor, you are a conqueror. As we draw this journey to a close, let these words resonate deep within your soul. They'll wish they treated you better, but by then, it'll be too damn late. Let that line echo in your mind as both a reminder and a battle cry, a declaration that no one can take away what you've built through sheer willpower and resilience. You are unstoppable. You are powerful. And as you rise above all that has held you back, know this: the world is yours for the taking. Embrace it with open arms and let every doubter witness what true strength looks like when it's unleashed. Now go forth and conquer. The future is bright, and it belongs to you.